This is the Mau Mau Memorial, or so it is popularly known. However, its official title is Memorial to the Victims of Torture and Ill Treatment in the Colonial Era 1952 to 1960. The Mau Mau Memorial, which stands at Uhuru Park's Freedom Corner in Nairobi, was built with British money and was officially opened to the public by the British High Commissioner to Kenya, Chris Turner, on September 12, 2015.
1, 2, 3.
And this weekend, a monument was erected, a symbol of remembrance. The Mau Mau were known for their deadlocks and their homemade weapons, and of course the women who supported them.
This gesture from the British government was a result of an out-of-court settlement for Mau Mau veterans who were tortured and detained during the state of emergency from 1952 until 1960. Under the deal, Great Britain agreed to build a Mau Mau monument in lieu of paying reparations. The sculpture shows a Mau Mau fighter receiving food from a woman fighter during the struggle for freedom in the forest. Although this act depicts the communal spirit so prevalent during Mau Mau, it ends up driving a wedge between gender by denigrating the gallantry of the fighters who are portrayed as men who were so desperate that they depended on women for their upkeep. It is true that women took part in the war, but their role was never limited to provision of food. As the story of Field Marshal Muthoni and other women shows, many women took up spying roles and even guns and fought to the bitter end. Unlike most other memorials, there are no names of heroes. Instead, a plaque reads that it is a memorial to the victims of torture and ill treatment in the colonial era, 1952 to 1960. The memorial stands on clearly hallowed ground, Freedom Corner of Uhuru Park, the very site where Kenyan women undressed in public to protest against President Daniel Arap Moi's authoritarian rule. Kenya has never sponsored a memorial of any kind in the United Kingdom for any reason, since it has never colonized Britain. It is up to Kenya to recognize its heroes, Mau Mau and others, and sponsor a suitable memorial for them. Allowing the British to build a memorial for what is perhaps Kenya's foremost historical event is to surrender dignity and the self-worth of the Kenyan people.